let me go to Sadiq first. Let's go to the faraway place from here first, which is Accra in Ghana. And Sadiq, you can introduce yourself in a couple of lines, and then you can say what exactly you do, how do you do to enable local unconnected communities have access.
Thank you so much, and thank you for being part of this session and my wonderful colleagues. My name is Sadiq Shahadu from Tamale, Ghana. I am currently the Executive Director and Co-founder of the Dagbano Wikimedia SUSAR Group. Dagbano Wikimedia SUSAR Group is a young non-profit organization and a language affiliate of the Wikimedia Foundation, currently working to support 16 mutually intelligible languages spoken across Ghana, Benin, and Burkina Faso. Beyond that, I also currently serve as a community specialist with the Wikimedia Language Diversity Hub, and I've been a Mozilla Open Leaders X Fellow and a Wrangler for the Mozilla Festival. I've also been involved in the Rising Voices initiatives for some time now, working on research and also hosting digital security activism workshops in Ghana. For this session, I'll be talking more about my projects, very exciting projects that are, supporting young people, especially people from rural communities, to access rich digital content without the need for internet. So I'll be focusing on the Internet-in-a-Box device that I've been working on at the moment, and also Moodlebox that we have recently localized the name to SOPALA. SOPALA means innovations in Dagbani. So SOPALA is an offline platform that provides open educational resources to students and teachers across northern Ghana. And we are implementing this project with a colleague from the United States of America, and it is built on QX platform. It works very similar to the Internet-in-a-Box device, and I will be sharing more about the differences between these two products and how it has been very useful to students in northern Ghana. Thank you.
Why don't you go ahead and give one example of one community, that how did you build the internet in a box or a content in a box, and how did you actually made it operatable at a community level to access?
All right, thank you. So with Internet in a Box, in 2019, I was searching online to see if there are solutions for offline access to online resources, whilst I was working on building an open educational resources as part of the Mozilla Open Leaders X program. And I found Stephen at QX, who has already published a lot of information about Internet in a Box. And I reached out to him, and he delivered one of the devices to me. I was amazed when I connected it. So Internet in a Box is built on Raspberry Pi, and it's you can actually localize it. As I'm also an ambassador for the project with QX, which means I can create my own local content in the language that I want. But if you have access to the Raspberry Pi, they have projects like Wikipedia, Khan Academy, and TED Talks that are accessible for free, and you don't need any internet connectivity to access those online materials. Offline materials, sorry, but they are digital content. We have videos, audios, and also text. So the whole of English Wikipedia is on the Internet in the Box, and how you can access it's just to connect your Wi-Fi, and then there's going to be like a hotspot that you connect. You can connect with your mobile phone, tablet, or a laptop. And if you are able to connect, it's just like being on the internet. You'll be able to, which has like, it looks like a keyboard. So when you have the Moodlebox, all you need is just a screen or a monitor, and then you'll be able to connect offline. It plays two roles. One, you can have access to the Moodlebox content. You can, as a teacher, you can create courses on the Moodlebox, which is purely going to be offline. The other side of it is you can actually use it as a normal standard computer. And so these products are different products, but they are all built on the QX platform. I don't know if all of you already know how QX works. So it provides like offline access to any kind of content for people who have very limited access to internet, especially rural areas. And for someone like me from a country like Ghana, I was very excited when I found this product. And I'm happy that a lot of people are getting to know about it. And we are working currently with the Ghanaian schools, especially the primary and basic schools in Ghana. And we've seen a lot of improvement about digital, the understanding of digital content for these schools. The only challenge we have with this device is computers. We don't have computers for schools. So if you can afford like one internet-in-a-box device, you can have up to 32 people can have access to it. But there's an existing challenge that schools in northern Ghana have or experience, which is lack of computers or hardware devices. Even if you provide this content to them, they will not be able to access it because they don't have computer or tablets in their ICT labs. So that has been the challenge for us. But I'm happy to share more about how you can also join this community and how you can benefit or probably distribute this kind of resources in your local community. Thank you.
Wow, great. So I was just thinking that rather than going back to Accra, why don't you stay back in India or Nepal for the next 2-3 months to take the Moodle in different schools and villages. I'm not kidding, but yes, this is something that this is a good do-it-yourself kind of session. So what you're saying is that the keyboard-based access Moodle content can go to already existing access devices, right? So as long as you have access device, whether it's a Raspberry Pi or anything, then you can connect this. I'm sure many of you would be watching Netflix offline in the flight, right? Or so basically the watching or experiencing content offline is one of the very strong underestimated format that we know, because we live in more like an online real world. We think that everything has to be available all the time, everything has to be real time. Actually, in unreached places, we can literally take content offline and create an environment of access to information in such a manner that learning can go to the people. Thanks, Sadiq, for this one, and I'm sure many of the people here can take your model to the rest of the world.